Hey folks, Bronco Bob here with a Joyner Trooper. This is a 2011 model. It's 1100 cc's. Comes with long travel suspension. You can see the headlights are down low to prevent damage. It's got very large automotive type axles. You can see the nitrogen charged shocks. It's a long wheelbase. It's 92 inches. It's about the same as a early Ford Bronco. This off-road vehicle has an automotive engine and transmission, which makes the drivetrain very durable. It's also shaft driven instead of belt driven. It's got a 5-speed manual transmission, locking differentials front and rear. That's your front, and your 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive operation. So basically you can drive it with open differentials in 2-wheel drive, where you can lock in the rear to where it's locked in, still be in 2-wheel drive, or you can go into 4-wheel drive with the rear locked and the front locked, or you can have the front open. So this is a Cherry Automotive 16-valve 4-cylinder engine. It's fuel injected. It's got a perimeter frame that's welded. It's got a really nice rear suspension. It's called a trailing arm suspension. It's got some aggressive mud tires. See the disc brakes in the rear, the large automotive axles in the rear, and we got a couple of these on a special purchase, so we got them priced to sell. Brand new, these things are about $11,000, $10,900. Some places are getting $11,900 for them. But let's take it for a spin. The seats are very comfortable for a tall person. Got plenty of leg room. Got dual hydraulic brakes and a hydraulic clutch cylinder. Now this is kind of tricky to drive with one hand shifting and one hand holding the wheel. The first gear is kind of like a granny gear. If you want to teach your youngins how to drive a manual transmission, this is pretty cool. I'm going to show you. I've got it in first gear. It's just idling. When I let the clutch out, notice I don't have my foot on the gas pedal. I'm going to get out of the vehicle. I don't recommend trying this at home, but it shows you how low it's geared. It will literally just idle over this curb. So if you want to teach somebody how to drive a manual transmission, it's pretty ideal because you don't have to worry about them killing the engine. They can just let the clutch out in gear and she will just idle right along just like it's doing right now. It's capable of speeds up to about 65 miles an hour, which is probably faster than you want to go in a little off-road vehicle. So it can be a lot of fun. Yeah, it's just idling like a Jeep with a low range. Very smooth, very quiet. I'm going to go ahead and get back in and hope I don't get run over. Like I say, don't try this at home. Take it up here. If you have any questions, we're American Motorcycle Trading Company, Arlington, Texas. We've been in business for 17 years. Our primary business is motorcycles, but we also sell Arctic Cat ATVs and Joyner ATVs. But thanks for looking, thanks for your time. This is Bronco Bob, wishing you happy trails.